Yo, we got my brother Kris from the one and only Authentics in the building.
Yes, sir.
The second half of the NFL season. Who the hell is going to win? Druski even gets this damn chain snatch plus a new Jack Harlow song. Yo, I'm your boy DJ Aaron Michael, baby. The Queued Up Podcast. Turn up!
Woo! Let's go.
Yeah.
Got it.
Queued up.
Yes, sir. What episode is that? Is that 42?
42. Good.
I can't even 42.
We need a shot of 42.
Yo, facts. I know we should have, man. Yo, we are excited to be here. We got a jam-packed motherfucker show. I'm your boy DJ Aaron Michael. You guys are not locked into the Queued Up Podcast, man. Last episode was great.
Yeah.
41. We had all the OGs in the building. We had the squad. But now we got a special guest back in the building. But before we get to you, Kris, just hold on real quick. All right. For anybody new here, yo, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Please follow us right now on subscribe to our YouTube. Follow us on IG as well. We're so close to 600 followers. We need that. Gibby just got to 100 followers.
Let's go.
Congratulations. Whoa, the price going up.
Price going up.
Yesterday's price
It's not.
is not today's price. It's
not.
just not, man. There you go. And then also, we're on Spotify. We're on Apple Podcasts. If you want to hear us while you're at the gym, ladies, you know what I'm saying? I know y'all working on the glutes and everything, getting the arms right. You know, yo, tune us in. All right, we're for everybody. This episode, we're going to be talking about the second half of the NFL season. We got different, should we all cardinaled out? You know, we have a certain Cowboys fan in the bit. I'm not. We got somebody. I'm a Packers guy, so
Don't even make
Down
sense.
bad.
maybe that don't make sense. It makes a lot of sense, and I'll tell you why.
Have you even been to Green Bay?
Hey,
Never.
Because you a cheese
you know what?
ball.
my gamer tag for Call of Duty was Sheboygan Sham, and Sheboygan is a city in Wisconsin, so I'm certified. All right, and Aaron Rodgers is a go. What?
That sounds like a reach.
That's a reach.
That's a reach.
Nah, we reach around.
What?
And then we got another round.
Pause. What is on
Cancel
your
that.
mind?
Scratch that. Then we got another round of hot cues. Druski, my cousin, apparently got his chain snap by Birdman. I'm not dressed
y'all
like
do
this.
looking like, and
Yeah,
you
you
got the
do.
vest
Yeah,
on
you
too.
do.
Yeah.
That's what I did for Halloween, bro. I wore my hat like this, and they were like, "Yeah, you Druski." Like, I didn't even have to say anything. So, I did not get my chain snap. Nobody wants this one. Druski got his. Drake and J. Cole, they're going on a new tour. How do we feel about that? And we all heard that new Jack Harlow song earlier today. We're going to give our opinion on it. All that fun shit as well. But before we get into that, we got my brother with one of the hottest clothing brands, not only in Phoenix, but I've seen a lot of athletes wear your brand.
Yes, sir.
It's been all over LA. It's been in Texas. It's been in Vegas. You're seeing courtside with our brother Ryan from Guest List as
Yes,
well.
sir.
I've been wearing your shirts and your clothing line for over a year now. More and more people are catching on to it, bro. We've known each other for a while. You've been
Yes,
such a
sir.
great dude. Working your ass off. We just went to your recent clothing release event last Saturday. Me and Artie did. It was an amazing time.
Appreciate that.
Got low-key drunk a little bit, I did. So I'm like, let me get two of those shirts. You know what I'm saying? So I was feeling myself. And we're glad they finally have you here, man. My brother Kris from Authentics
Appreciate you for having
in
me.
the building. There you go.
Everybody, the whole team, appreciate y'all. So.
Hey, man.
I brought everybody something.
Woo!
Oh, what?
Oh, okay.
Snap.
Okay.
Let's
We
go.
gonna open this
You
right
can
now, man. It's
distribute-
Christmas.
yeah, you can
Christmas came
distribute.
early.
I don't know who goes to who, but
This is a nice bag.
See, that's how
Yeah, this packaging is.
This how you
this
know you
bag.
made it. Like whenever I buy like a new shirt or like whenever I'm popping your tags, I don't even want to throw the tag away because that's how nice they are.
appreciate that.
Watch
Yeah, no,
this.
that's and all that stuff's like. I mean, I love that stuff, but Ryan's really big on all the
Smells good.
presentation and all that stuff. You know, so
Bro, it's like when you're eating at a restaurant and stuff like that,
Yeah,
man. Like you
no.
you see the food before you eat
It's
it.
like a delicacy.
Yo, yes
I
sir.
like the material.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Oh,
I don't
we
even
all
know
got
what y'all
different
got too.
shirts.
Yeah, because
Yo.
I got a hoodie.
Hey.
yeah, see, I
So we
just,
got the hoodie.
Oh, nice.
Hey Chris,
Damn.
thank you so
no
much,
doubt,
bro.
no doubt,
Appreciate
no
you.
doubt. Yes,
Thank you
sir.
so much. Hey,
you
if
so
you
much,
guys
Yeah, for
Appreciate
sure,
that.
bro.
if
For
you
sure.
guys
for
live
real,
in
thank you.
Phoenix, or if you guys have internet, because you have your
Yeah,
website.
yeah,
Plug the
yeah.
website. How can they find your clothing line?
AuthenticSclothing.com in my IG bio on Instagram at Authentics. Simple, just AUTHENTICS. So real easy to find. So
Exactly. And it's going to be right there on the screen, too.
Yes,
so
sir.
they can't miss it.
yeah.
Yes. And we're gonna plug that shit 3 more times this episode. All right, so that way everybody
Exactly
knows
3
where to
more
find
times,
it. It's
right?
probably gonna sell out already. So this is
Hard.
amazing.
And we'll give a little discount code for free shipping. So for all your viewers, if they buy some, we'll give some free shipping to everybody. So
See, a man of the people.
yeah.
See?
Nice.
There you go.
it's tough getting that stuff back in them bags, though.
Now, see, we got it though. We got it
I'm
though.
gonna delay
See?
that process, but I'm gonna do that after.
Yeah.
Hell yeah,
But
appreciate
yeah,
that.
appreciate y'all having me. So this is actually my first podcast too, so I've never really. Yes, sir. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I've never
Yes, sir.
been a guest or not much, but
That's dope. So, I mean, let's just start at the beginning. What made you interested in clothing or just fashion in general?
man, I say it just happened naturally. Really, with I started working with Ryan at Guestless like probably like 9 years ago now, almost 10 years ago. I don't really think I always like to be fly and stuff like that, but like really like fashion and stuff, it wasn't a thing for me. And then just being involved, and that's been what I've done for like the last 9-10 years, been a retail sales associate. So that's where I started out, and then from there I just from going to clothing conventions and sneaker conventions and stuff like that, just getting the real entrepreneurship side of things, and like just seeing people hustle and stuff, and just seeing just a different route of like having to go like to what do you want to call it, a call center or just any type of just corporate structure type of job. Like I never really saw myself in that. Like so every time, like even when it got tough, like even in the retail world, I like the freedom of like being able to do whatever, like, and that's all how it was with retail. Like you might have a random Wednesday, Thursday off. Like I just didn't like that set schedule, like Monday through Friday. Like I can't do it. Like I love to work whenever, late at night, 4-3 in the morning, I'll wake up and just start working. So it's just random. Being an entrepreneur, you never know when you're gonna work, but I mean, you work when you want to work. So that's my favorite part about it. But starting out, me and Ryan just came up with it one time. We were in Vegas at it was a Magic or a Project, one of the two. It was a clothing convention, and we were like just looking around for new brands to carry in the store, and like we kept like striking out. Like it was terrible. Like there was maybe like a year or two we kept going, and like we never found any new brands. We were just carrying the same stuff that we've been carrying for a couple of years. So we were like, we just got to do something. Like we can do something ourselves. So we were just in the room, and we came up with Authentics, like as just the name, like, and we never really did anything with it for like 2 years. Like we just talked about it. Like my guy Joel here says, like some stuff you just talk about, and it's like a dream. You just leave it on the pillow. You never really do nothing with it. So sometimes you gotta like really take control and start doing stuff. So when COVID happened, I never really like designed anything ever in my life until COVID, and then I started messing around. I made like a little Suns like world champions like T-shirt. Like this was like the Kelly Oubre year and all them. Like it was like the year before, like it started to go good for us. So I was like, I was like me making that shirt to put a little good Suns,
Nice,
little Suns vibe out there. But that was like my first thing I ever designed, and then I was like, man, I'm just going to do this authentic stuff. So I made like 5 to 6 designs, and then Ryan like loved them, and he's like, if you go get the LLC and go do all like the background work and stuff, I'll team up with you and we can do it, and we can like take this serious and really do it and put it in the store and all that. So, I mean, for me, that's where it was. It was just one of those things that I was expecting to just make a little bit of side money on, like month to month, every couple months, just, put a couple tees out, sell them. But it turned into a lot more, like just having Ryan, like, I mean, all y'all know Ryan. So like Ryan's really like, so Ryan's my partner in Authentic. So, I always talk about him no matter where I'm at as far as it goes, because there's no way in hell I'd be able to do this alone, because it's pretty tough and it's hard. So, I mean, having someone like him that's been around longer than me in the clothing game, like he has like pretty much the cheat codes to like speed you up. So that's like pretty much what happened. Like once Ryan got involved, we just started speeding up. Obviously, he has the print shop right next door to the shop. So
shout out to the print shop. Shout
yeah,
out to my boy Daryl.
Yeah, D, Jesus, Carlos, all y'all, love y'all. But I mean, that's where we started. We just started making our own designs, and then we would just go. We'd go from design right back to the print shop, start printing them, And then we just like, for us, that was the coolest thing, just like making something. Like we didn't even care like if people bought it at first at all. Like we was just like being able to like create something and make it and be like, dang, I made that. And then when you do see someone buying it, like genuinely, it's like the best thing ever. Like,
I mean, that's the amazing part about your guys' entire operation was, because me and you started working with Ryan, and shout out to my boy Mitch as well before I did. You were there back when, if anybody's from Phoenix, anybody raise their hand if they remember a little mall called Fiesta Mall back in the day. Back when the store was called Swags and stuff like that. And me and you were both like sales associates there back when there was just one person working in a big ass store, and we had if 4 people came to the store, we were busy. You know what I'm saying? Because we had to help out 4 people. We had to go get the shoes and ring everything up. But then being around like 2 self-made guys such as Mitch and Ryan, because they used to do baseball cards and then they got into the clothing game, and now seeing how Ryan is doing it and the fact that him and then Zach, shout out to our boy Futuristic as well, got to get him on the show sometime. And then, just kind of like how they brought us up to kind of learn the ropes, and then you just took it and ran so far with it, and now you have your own thing, which is amazing. That's super dope, bro, from how much you learned from them.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I mean, that's how it was. That's how I met Aaron too. Like he said, it was just guest list, good old guest list one day.
Back in the
But we switched. We closed it. That's what it was. When Fiesta Mall closed down, I got moved out to the west side, and I started to have to go out there. And then that's when I met Aaron.
I only know you through the phone though. We were like phone friends. It was like, hey man, y'all got this side shirt over there? All right, cool. All right, thanks, Chris. And like I never met you before ever, and that's how we were just homies. And then and then literally bounced them all to mall.
Then we moved to Mills, and then me and Aaron were the only 2 at Mills, and then besides Ryan and Mitch. And then me and Aaron have just developed one of the best friendships I ever had, and a real genuine person. For real, no, I was just telling my girl about it. I was like, that's one of like the if there's a perfect human out there, bro, you're one of the closest.
Nah, man, nah,
that's
come
dope.
on,
That's
man.
dope.
It's crazy how me and you even really like became like friends, because you used to work at the Fiesta Mall. If anybody from Phoenix kind of remembers like the mall situation back in the day, we've had like 40 different fucking malls. And Fiesta was one of the OGs over there in Mesa. And me and Chris, we were just friends. We were phone friends. He was a phone friend at the time. Like, hey, y'all got that size over there? Cool. All right, bet. Hold it. And then Mitch gonna come pick it up. And then and then we ended up working with each other back when they opened up guest lists at Arizona Mills, and you started coming out more to the west side and everything. What were some of the brands that really like influenced you into like wanting to start creating your own?
So brands like it's more for me. It's more like the people behind. Like I like Bape. I like all the typical like as a kid, like or not even kid, even like grown man growing up. Just Bape, Supreme, all that's cool. But the people that really make me like this stuff and like do what I do. There's a guy out of New York. His name's Murder Bravado. He's one of like the dopest like creative people in the fashion world that I've ever seen, in my opinion. There's this other dude named Blue Boy. Like I'll have to show y'all when we get off camera and stuff, but I'm gonna show y'all. But when I put y'all onto them, you guys are gonna see like, oh, they're doing like different stuff. Like it's stuff like guys in the NBA wear, and it's super expensive. But I mean, that's my inspiration for real. Virgil, R.I.P. my guy Virgil. But all like I like a lot of high fashion stuff because I like all like the simple pieces that are really extreme, but like they do a lot of talking. But like those are my guys that are like inspiring to me. But I like to do what I still like and what I would wear, too, on an everyday basis. So I mean. Yeah, there's other like I'm still even Nike, like I'm inspired by Nike too. Even like I don't want to be a guy that just says all like the like everybody else. Like I'm a guy wearing Nike dry fit sometimes, so I'm about the comfort and everything. So
Nike's been on the road. Like that new Noctis line, like with Drake.
Oh yeah.
I'm mad because they had some Noctis glides, like triple whites in size 18, right? So my big ass feet.
Yeah.
I try to go buy them shit, they gone. Like they're the first ones gone. Like who's buying the big? fuck that. My foot's bigger than the majority of the athletes. Like,
Yeah, that's true. No,
Devin
you
Booker
right.
wears like a size 12 or 13. He ain't wearing no 18. Some bullshit.
No, yeah.
I need those.
Yeah, no, the Nocta line is crazy, and like, yeah, they're starting to just get more in tune with like what the fashion industry is doing. So you see it across the board. Every brand right now is like pretty much up to date with what's in, and they're trying to incorporate some sort of like higher fashion for all their brands. So, what about you? What are some of your favorite brands?
I'm a big. I'm gonna say the acronym BBC. Pause. Billionaire Boys Club. Hey,
wrong with your man?
hey, yo,
Somebody
Billionaire
come get your
Boys
man.
Club.
Shout out to Pharrell.
Been on that shit. Honestly, I'm kind of like the older I've gotten, the more I'm like I want it to look expensive, but it's not about how much something costs anymore. It's all about who's the person wearing it.
Yeah.
Like if you fly enough, you could wear a $20 shirt and people will think it's $200 because you're the one wearing it.
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying? Like your clothes.
I sat courtside in a $20 thermal the other day, so it does. It really doesn't matter. It's all about how you wear what and how you style it. It doesn't matter. You don't need a brand. You don't need Authentics. You don't need Bape. You could go to Walmart and still pull off a fit. Like
Some Walmart should actually be kind of fired though. Artie, what would you like to ask? Kind of like what were some brands that kind of like what inspired your fashion too? Because you're very fashionable.
I think for me, I just know how important it is to be unique and memorable. Like when people see you, I think that's like important. So for me, fashion wise, I don't need to be like the most eccentric person, but I like to have for two reasons. I like to have my own style because it's easier on me. I don't have to think very hard. I know like what kind of pants I'm gonna wear, what kind of shirt I'm gonna wear almost every day, and I just kind of change out the color palettes and shit. So I keep it real simple. But yeah, that's like number one, and number two, I want to have like my identity to be consistent. But I had a question for you and for your brand because as an artist, I noticed like all of your pieces have a uniqueness to them, but they also have like uniformity to where like you can tell it's all the same brand. How do you keep that? How do you kind of play with that little, back and forth of keeping it unique, but also keeping it uniform?
Yeah, that's definitely like the hard part because, yeah, sometimes we get to being in creative moments and like we start doing stuff that we love, but then you'll be in the middle of it and you'll realize like, damn, this doesn't go with anything that we're doing right now. So like, man, like we kind of just like, we never stop like the creative process, but we just vault it. And then like, we just kind of like, as it comes together, it like kind of just falls into folders by themselves. So like once the folder like looks like it has enough pieces in it or enough artwork, we're like, all right, we could go into production with like this little capsule. Like the next thing we got up is like, I want to say it's like a real like spider web theme, like a lot of it's spider like orientated. So it's like that's what I feel like we're going with next. But we also got like a lot of like denim pants we've been working on with like some crazy colors and like Ryan's like really big on as far as the creative side of the clothes. Me too. I run a lot of the marketing and like networking with the athletes and all that stuff and the invoicing and shipping and all that. But Ryan really goes to LA. Ryan really goes to Japan. Man, Ryan goes places and he's just like studying fashion, trying to find the next hottest like little trending thing. We'll be, man, me and my guy Joel been in little like sweatshops like in LA, bro. Like we walked in like we're like what is going on in here? This is crazy. But like there'll be like 15 ladies like lined up in a row like dyeing pants, bro, and it's like you're like, damn, this is really how it is. Like this is how it goes. And then like meanwhile like some of them brands are charging like $800, $1,500 for pants, and it's like it's just mind blowing when you see the real process of how it goes down. So but yeah, to answer that, bro, we just like we keep creating and then we try to just make capsules and then we line them up. So right now we could have like the next 3 seasons ready to go if we really want to do, but it's a lot to sample and like sending it out to China and then getting samples back as a process. Then you have deadlines you got to hit. Shipping's ridiculous. So there's so many things and variables you got to put in, and then the budget of what you're working with on each drop. So it's a lot of stuff going on. So
yeah, man. And I mean, the quality of where your brand has started from to where it is now, and just how like everything fits, like you could tell that, this is like made with like actual love and care.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because when I first got some of your shirts, I loved them, but me being a bigger guy, because I got like the panza right here, you feel me? So like some shit be kind of like busting out. Like, damn, I can't really wear this because not every 3X is the same.
Yes,
I can wear
definitely.
3X from one brand and it's cool. Sometimes when I get Billionaire Boys Club, I get a 3X or a 4X. Fits like a fucking 1X. If I sneeze, that shit's gonna rip. And now that like you kind of are really comfortable in your bag and everything, and the different styles of shirts and the quality of it, every 3X fits me fucking amazingly. And stuff like that as well. So, hey, all the big homies, check them out.
yeah,
And
no,
big
yeah, we
women,
go
too.
up to 3X. I feel like it fits like a 4X dude still like good too on a decent level. But yeah, that was something like, again, we're passionate about, was like the right fit and the right cut. So we were just using like a standardized blank that anyone could go purchase like and whatnot. And then now we are actually manufacturing our own tee and stuff. Like we've had help from some of our other guys. Shout out my guy Vin and some of the other guys. They've helped us out. Like again, a lot of the teas are named Evolve in this capsule. So this was like our evolution little period, how we like to call it. So we went from and teas
I'm the model.
Teas are a little bit pricier now. They are 100, but we started out at $50. But like again, now you have the right cut, you have the tag sewn in, the presentation of it, everything how you get it. I mean, we feel like we sit on the shelves with all the other brands that like everybody else loves to go buy from all the other places. You
And
know,
100 for the quality, and like you said, how everything is presented is actually fucking fair. Because I've seen some other brands that's just like a bunch of like JPEG freaking art images from Google that are slapped on a shirt. And some of them look hard, but then they going for like 400. 500. That's kind of hurting a little bit. You know, so $100 is more than fair. That's why I copped two of them.
I was gonna say, if you feel the quality of the shirt, like just holding this shirt, it feels heavy. Like you can tell, like it's high thread or whatever that's called. I'm not a big fashion person like that, but you can feel the quality of the shirt. I like the collar of the shirt too. I like that thickness of a collar.
It's not the drunk collar that like after you wear it twice, it's like flump and stuff like that.
yeah.
Like this one actually. Chewy even got the hoodie. Chewy, hold the hoodie up, Chewy. You hold that up real quick.
I think he got the one you got on.
Let me see.
That's fire.
Ooh, okay.
That's super hard.
See, I gotta cop that shit too.
How much is the hoodies though?
Hoodies are 180. It's like the same. Like man, I try to put everything in.
Damn.
Merry Christmas. All right, Merry Christmas.
With the brand, with the brands, like I said, that I'm inspired by, like it's like a lot of fair. Like most like cool brands right now, they have like $300 hoodies, which is like still for me crazy. Like I make money, but I don't got money like that to buy $300.
That's basically a PS5, and you can't play Spider-Man on a hoodie. You know what I'm saying? At least not yet.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna do it.
Yeah,
Somebody's gonna have a hoodie with a TV built in.
I was gonna say, I think the good thing though, there is a thing about clothes that I do notice is there's clothes that you rock all the time, and then there's special occasion fits. I think $100 for a special occasion fit, or like I'm going out, I'm trying to show out fit. There's nothing wrong with that. You should definitely.
And that's like pretty much what I'm trying to be. I'm trying to be that lane where like you want to go out, like it's still cool enough to go out, and you're not underdressed for going out. Like you're still like, yeah, I'm good in this. Like you know, where some like before some of our other tees, like I was like, I could see why someone ain't wearing this one outside, you know. So, but even that, a lot of people were like, I mean, in the last year, I've gotten so many pictures, videos sent for me from people like you and just like people that are outside. I don't be outside like that no more, but. A lot of y'all send me a lot of pictures.
You're not missing shit. I'm
a lot of people send me pictures and videos of people outside wearing it, and like that's some of like the best feeling in the world. And then like even like seeing Dimitri come and cop like that, like just seeing real people that really support and like really like don't expect nothing, like, but I still show love, dude, man. Those are like my favorite moments, like, because some people, they come really crazy with this stuff, just thinking this stuff grows on trees, like, and I don't got a kid to feed and all this, like, and everybody's cool and famous and can give me 1 million sales and everything else, you know, but
see, that's the thing.
Still a business.
No,
yes,
facts.
exactly.
Yeah, see,
so
that's the thing. That's the thing that we talk about often, because we've been lucky to have a lot of entrepreneurs and people on this show that are moving and shaking in their own areas, whether it be food, clothes. Shout out to Ryan and everybody else we've had on. a lot of times motherfuckers, they only see the results. They only see you courtside or you hanging, you know what I'm saying, you with Ish Wainwright and stuff like that, him rocking your clothes or whatever artist or athlete or like Sharif O'Neal and stuff like that as well. Like, yo, you can name drop if you wanted to. I know you're a humble guy. But they don't know the nights and everything that you guys put into this shit. And also, what if it didn't work out? What if it flopped? What if nobody wanted to wear your shit? There's more people that flop and that don't make it than that do make it. So if somebody does make it, especially with their own two hands, you got to give them their flowers.
No, yeah, like you
said,
so. Yeah, they don't see everything. Like me and Ryan, we have our families back there. My girl doing stuff, my mom, his dad, like. There's really people that are in our family hands-on doing this stuff with us every day. So, there's a lot that goes on. And, everybody just gets to see the good, fun parts because obviously that's what we like to show. So, I mean, that's everybody. But, I mean, the work that goes on behind the scenes, it is really so much. It gets very exhausting at times. But, I mean, you got to remember what you do it for. And like I said before, that freedom of just getting to be able to do what you want. But, like, there's times where you can't do what you want. You gotta really. I'd be there for some days in a row. Like even today, my girl was like, "You're really not gonna go in today?" I was like, "I just can't." Like it was just one. Like I just couldn't. Like when you go so many times in a row. Like even my boy called me. He's like, "You up at the shop?" I'm like, "No." He's like, "You at home? You took a day off?" I'm like, "Bro, I had to." Like it was a lot.
You gotta find that time, or you're just gonna self-destruct.
Yeah.
You never because you get so lost in that shit. And you feel like if I'm not the one doing it, it's not gonna really go that well.
Yes,
but yes, you gotta trust your team.
But the rest is almost as important because if you're not resting, it's gonna mess up your efficiency, your creativity, and everything like that. Anyways, I've learned that lesson as well.
I learned that shit with DJ. I be burnt out. Like here I go playing no hands again. Here we fucking go. Here's 8 ladies again. Oh great, like fuck everybody. So that's why I drink so I don't feel it, and then I'm drinking all the time.
The 8 ladies out for ladies night.
Yeah,
dancing.
nah, man. Fucking. Can you play Bad? Yes, I know Bad Bunny. Okay, I got it. All right. RC, did you have one more question or anything before we?
I just you spoke about the evolution of like pretty much the business and everything.
Yeah.
My favorite part of, especially when we have entrepreneurs who are experts in their field, I like to know the behind the scenes, like the details. Like we had Luciano, and he was telling us about they went through like 12 different buns till they got the right one.
Yeah.
I often talk about with my business, I spent like 3 months doing a super deep dive into rechargeable batteries just because I wanted to know the technology that would further my business. So with you, you talked about how you guys started and then to where you are now. Was there a certain number of how many different pallets or different textiles did you have to go through from where you started to get to this point? Because people don't really know the behind the scenes and man, we had to go through 70 different hoodies to get the right type of fit. So
I wouldn't say so many different manufacturers for sure, different different people making the clothes. That was just finding the right people that were that were able to make what we wanted. So we would keep sending so how it works is we would design, we'll make what we like, and then we'll ship it off to China and tell them we need that, and then they ask you for a scale, usually minimums 100. So for these pants, so you got to order 100 of those. So and that's broken down from your small to 3X. So it's 20, however you want to break your size scale down. So So first you just send it off and then get the sample made from them to see how good they can make it. And man, we struggled for a while. We made a lot of stuff that has never came out. That friends and family have all the samples, but we have little linen button ups that with Virgin Mary and Jesus on them and stuff from old capsules we were doing in it, but stuff just never worked out. Even right now we have multiple pairs of pants that are sampled right now that are we're they're so executed perfectly, but we might not even do anything with them. So it's just stuff like that. You make stuff and you make it and you keep making it, and it's you gotta really pick and decide is it worth can we move 100 of those? You gotta really is it that dope? We're gonna move 100. And with us on the backside, we just we have wholesale too. So we're in about 50 stores across the U.S. right now. So
Yo, that's crazy.
God damn.
yeah,
that's
like
crazy.
so.
That's fire.
So when we put that into perspective, we're like between the 50 stores, between guest lists, between online sales, we're like, yeah, like we'll push the button on this one, or like we'll just scrap that one, and then it's just a sample left up on the rack. And sometimes they get thrown in guest lists, and some people get to buy them like on the sale rack or stuff, or like I said, a lot of friends and family have them. But like that's more of like the long process, like you're asking, like we actually had a little cheat code with some of our friends that helped us get like all our hoodies and stuff right. So the process was very simple and easy with that. Because we just from researching like other brands, it's called GSM, like you were saying, the weight. So it's like grams per square meter. So like when you cut out like a piece of the fabric and you put it on a scale, like if it's like 3 grams, that's like, you know, you got a 300 GSM hoodie. So like, you know, your Off-Whites and your all your high-end brands, all those hoodies are like 400, 500, sometimes even 600 GSM. Your Fear of God, all those brands, like they put that real heavyweight quality into them. So like learning all that stuff was very key too. Like that was a big thing, because like that's a question like a lot of your buyers ask, like, well, what's the GSM? And then you're like, what does that mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like it's like when you first time you heard ROI and you're like, what? I don't know what that means. And then
Rui Hachimura.
yeah. Rui. No, so I mean a lot of this stuff is just like how you ask, like knowing what you're talking about half the time. A lot of people go into this stuff not knowing what they're talking about, or they just think it's easy as like they got a design and it just goes on a shirt. Like they don't understand the whole process. So like my guy Daryl at the print shop, like when you come in, it's like, nah, you need films first, then you need screens, then you gotta, you know, it's a whole and then when that price comes out and they're like, whoa, it's like, well, yeah, like that's why you have to sell these for $50 or so, like, you know, because it costs like all the steps to come, it costs money. Or like you said, you could go those cheap routes that have the cool little graphics, slap it on a hoodie, iron it on, and you're good to go. But after you throw that in the washer, it's done.
Yeah, it's
like,
fucking cooked after
it's
one
done.
time.
Yeah.
Before we move on, I got one more question for you. Just I wanted to ask this: who's an athlete, or who's somebody that you look up to as an athlete or an artist that, like, if you see them wearing your shit, that's how you know you made it? Like who?
Good question.
Like who's that person?
For me right now, like honestly, it'd probably be KD, just because he's local and he's out here in Phoenix right now. But yeah, that's like one that I'm really trying to like get working on right now. Kind of close. I mean, Ryan's close on that one.
It's you too though. Like, I know Ryan does probably a lot of heavy lifting because he's like been the face of the guest list. But but you,
no, for sure. But for like you said, that'd be my guy right now. I'd love to see it on. And then outside of him, like Drake. Once Drake wear it or put some on it, so we're out of here.
I mean, he's been in town more often. He said he wants to move out here now that him and KD and Devin are boys and shit like that. He's gonna be on the sidelines. So y'all might be sitting right next to each other. Hey, like I got a shirt for you real quick.
No,
you know
for real. So,
hey,
you never know.
Yo, Kris, hey, once again, bro, we're glad to be your first podcast and everything like that. Yo, plug it one more time. We're not done yet, but plug it one more time. How can they find your brand?
AuthenixClothing.com and on Instagram at Authentics. Very simple. So
see, man, hey, keep it authentic, man. We wearing it.
Good.
All right, Dimitri's wearing it. We all got it now. We all repping it. That's what it is, man. So now we're gonna go ahead and get on to our next segment called Hot Cues. If you're new to the channel, this is where we get to go down like different things happening in the world of either music, sports, fashion. Who already got into a fist fight with on the bus or something like that. You know, I don't know, just a bunch of random shit.
It was
you know,
Metro.
or you know, just I'm
Y'all
just
be
joking.
fighting.
No,
Artie's not that violent, all right, unless he drinks Crown and then anybody can get it.
I got a special move though.
Oh yeah. Oh, you finished your move?
Yeah, the artichoke.
The artichoke.
Oh,
I got a
that's a good one.
finisher.
If anybody in the Artie party knows of the artichoke. That's his fan base.
Yeah, the Artie party.
So you have the Calvary, and Chewy has the Crustables. So we still gotta get mine. I still gotta get my fan name. All
We're
right,
not gonna figure that out tonight because
we ain't got enough time.
I got an idea for it, but that's later. I'll tell you later.
Yeah.
all right.
It ain't good enough. It ain't good enough to say on camera. It's kind of corny.
Okay, well, I want to see my reaction, but we'll save that for later.
I got you.
First on the hot cue. So, like I said earlier, my cousin Druski apparently in a video caught by TMZ, whatever, got his chain snatched by apparently Birdman affiliated goons. I don't know. Was Birdman there?
I think he was.
He
in
was
the video.
initially, but in the little video. I was literally looking for him too. Was that real though?
That was my question. Like, was that shit staged?
Anytime you got multiple different angles, it's probably not.
Yeah.
Like,
I'll
what
tell
are we
you what
talking
was
about?
real though. I'll
What?
tell you, Drewski got them wheels on him.
He was running-
That's a big boy with some wheels on him.
Uh.
I was impressed. Like he was moving, and it didn't look uncoordinated. It didn't look awkward.
Because he got chicken legs.
How tall is Drewski?
Drewski top heavy. What is he, like 6'2"?
Probably
Nah.
not.
Oh, they need to put
he's
Drewski on the Cardinals.
He's like
or something.
Ryan's
We need
height
help.
because we met. We met
Really?
him.
He's not that tall?
No, he's
Oh,
he's
never
like-
mind.
yeah, a little bit
So, like,
taller. than
5'10"?
Ryan. When he came through the shop,
But he was moving though.
Yeah. He looked like he'd be a good fullback or something.
Give
Drewski.
I want to see Druski and Chewy in a race. Chewy, if you race Druski, who's winning?
Probably Druski.
Wow. You got the hair, though. You're more aerodynamic.
After that
No,
video,
bro, I'm
I
not.
don't know.
Hell no, Drewski be wearing dry fits. So.
No, Druski's sponsored. He's sponsored by Speed.
But yeah, I don't think that was real. If me
Yeah.
personally, I don't think.
No,
it was
I don't
real.
think so.
Same.
It was a skit.
For a second, I thought it was. I was like, oh, they
See,
weren't
man, that's why the
playing.
internet be bullshit, because a lot of things look real. Like, damn, he really got knocked out, or DDG really had somebody break into his house just to slap him, and all that shit apparently is
Yeah,
fake.
that was crazy.
But it was funny that people actually believe somebody would have done
I
it.
didn't believe. I'm like, how did he just get in here like this? I didn't believe
Just
that.
to
either.
slap.
That's crazy.
But that's DDG, though. Like, that's funny as hell, though. If somebody really just broke into his house just to slap him and not even steal
Oh,
anything.
bro had to hate his music or something.
Oh my gosh! All right, so we all think. Let us know in the comments if you think that Druski getting his chain snatching was real or not, if it was staged or not. But Druski's best friend and somebody else he kind of be acting sus with a little bit. You know, they're friends. Him and Jack Harlow. Jack Harlow just dropped a new song. It's called "Loving Me."
Got to check the title.
Yeah, I gotta make sure I got it.
It's called Whips and Chains.
It's not
It's
called
called.
"Loving on Me." Yeah,
Loving
it
on
is.
me.
Some
Wow.
type of loving. And on.
Can you click on it?
What was that song about?
Can you click on the lyrics?
It sounded like a
Hey,
song
no,
for
I'm
a
sorry.
Calvin Klein commercial. See, now here's the thing. I was on, and I'm gonna be this motherfucker. Chewy hit the horn. Okay, I was on Jack Harlow before anybody else was on. All right, like I was
Anybody?
yeah, but before a lot of people.
All right.
Hey yo, I was a fan of his music. All right, he was just some curly-headed white boy out of Louisville.
What song did it for you?
The Batman freestyle song. Hey yo, did it for me?
just
Yo,
saying,
yo.
You
Y'all
know,
I'm just
acting
asking.
wild.
I'm
All
just
men
asking.
in
You
here.
said you was
I
on
know, right? The ratio is terrible.
Resume.
No, his Batman freestyle, and then before Drama added him to like his up and coming label and became like his main guy, and then Jack blew up. His first album that Jack Harlow came out with, I thought was really good. I think I would give it like an 8 out of 10. It's very solid, has some good cuts on it, but then the more he started making music, it started becoming, what the fuck is this guy even rapping about? And the second album was just like, what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is like Lil Dicky, but without the substance, low key.
Damn.
And then now with this song, I think it's good. I don't mean to do that. I don't mean to do that. But with this song, it's like it's cool. It's a vibe. It's a bop, and I think it's meant to be lighthearted. But I love Jack, man. But he don't be rapping about shit. Like,
Yeah.
So we listened to the song before the pod. What'd you think about it, Chris?
It was like I already told you. It sounds like some of his other songs, but the one thing I will like besides that, he can rap. So like when I first heard the song with Drake, I was like, whoa, bro really was prepared for this moment. Like he came ready for this. So I mean, anytime you rapping with like some of the greats and you're able to keep up and stuff, like I give you respect. So I like him. He can rap and all that, but like I said, it's not someone I'm definitely playing in the car, just going.
You're not gonna be like, hey, look at that new Jack Harlow. That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Artie?
I mean, I was looking at the lyrics right now.
Read us some.
I had
if
to
you
pull
got
them up because I was listening to it, and he's the pre-chorus says, "I don't like no whips and chains. You can't tie me down." And I'm gonna start right now by
Sounded
saying,
like
Jack, that's something you never had to worry
Negro
about.
spiritual.
That is something that you or your ancestors never had to worry about.
Wow.
It's coming off as to me.
Yo.
It sounds like a slavery song.
Slavery? A white man can't sing about whips and chains?
I mean, they can. I mean, they knew
weak.
they're pretty good with them.
Damn.
Oh,
He
why
on
does
fire. That's,
whenever
it's
Dimitri
hot.
said, that's when I already start saying some
It's getting
shit.
hot.
All right?
I'm just saying.
The light skinnery in
and not
here.
to and not to even worse be followed up with I'm vanilla, baby. That's the next one.
Oh wow.
Yeah, doubling
Apparently,
down
there's like
on
a
the white-
trend on TikTok where like a bunch of white dudes are singing "I'm Vanilla Baby" and like this is like this is
Oh,
for them.
no.
But
This for them.
yeah, I don't know. To me, I just heard that and that was like something that kind of,
Gotta-
you know,
gotta chew on that a little
my,
bit.
My spidey senses went off a little bit.
You're like, "Bro,
my
triggered.
Miles Morales spidey senses specifically.
Wow.
The ancestors was rising up.
And,
He said my Miles Morales.
God
specific.
damn it, RC. What did you think about the song?
I'm with Chris. Like he can rap. Like his ability. I don't think anyone in here is questioning his ability to make music or like make a song.
What did you think about the song?
That particular song, I was like I said, what was it about? We listened to it and I
What
was
if you
like
changed?
grooving about. See,
he had a groove to it.
He's Vanilla
it was
Baby.
it was a good little bop though. I ain't gonna lie. It had a good like thing going on, but in terms of if we're gonna be those guys, it's like, man, but what are you really rapping about? Then
I'm not really on
what are
that.
you
He's
really
making
rapping
song
about?
he's making music for white women nowadays. Like G, and like First Class. Like
Oh, that was a good one too. That was a good flip of that song too. By the way,
Yeah.
I
no.
thought it would be harder, but that's like
I'm
I'm not playing that in the car.
Yeah, I don't think those. I
Yeah,
don't
you
think
look
his
real
music is
you
for
look
us.
real sassy. with that
how he
one.
rapped in with the I've been a G, throw up the that he kind
The
of
hook is okay, yeah, but anybody playing that shit in their car?
Yeah, I can't-
Anybody like, oh, I gotta look at First Class in my car?
No.
I'd be impressed by how vague his lyrics can be.
That's
'Cause
true.
I can
too.
listen to a whole verse and be like, it was a smooth. He was floating on that shit, but what?
Yeah, I know. Like,
Yeah.
Like where did we float? We floated. He just floated.
all right,
Yeah.
all right. Well, I got one last person. Chewy, what do you think about the song, Chewy?
It's catchy. It's all right.
That's
Yeah,
it.
it's not a bad song.
All right, we're gonna rate it right now. 10 being hot, 1 being garbage. Chris, what do you give it?
Like a 6.
Okay, all right.
I give it a 7.
7.
Yeah, I'm at about a 6.
Okay.
I'm at about a 7 with it. I think it's going. I think it's going to catch on TikTok really well, and it's going to be. They're going to use it for stuff.
Yeah, a lot, that's what
6.25.
crazy how a lot. That's just where music's at right now. People are making
Yeah.
stuff just for like little moments nowadays.
Yeah.
It's
The-
crazy.
The beat's cool, but it's still kind of just like it's light. It's very light. It's like if I heard it, I don't fucking know, like in like a Waymo or something like that, just going somewhere. I wouldn't be
I
mad.
think it's going to have.
It's not meant to offend anybody.
Yeah, it's going to have its place on a Macy's playlist for a long time.
Oh,
sure.
oh my gosh, Chewy, I want you to put 6.25 under here too. Okay, post at it. All right, I'm gonna need that. All right, but somebody that Jack Harlow collaborated with and now is with one of the biggest artists in the world, Drake, has announced that he's going on I think it's a continuation of his tour he's already doing. But he's gonna be adding J. Cole for a few more stops.
That's fire.
That's
Yeah. Anybody really hyped about that?
I mean, that's cool.
I've seen them both on tour, but I mean Drake's my favorite ever, like show wise that I've ever seen. Like is some of my favorite shows. This last one was kind of boring. I can't lie.
Damn.
I seen some people going crazy. I seen grown man going crazy. So
Didn't he have a big sperm flying around in that one?
Bro, yeah, it was a lot of weird stuff was going on. But like when we were sitting there, like there was like really like grown men like running and like jumping over me so they could go get in like the aisle to like record and like I'm like.
Wow.
Yeah,
See,
it was. I
Stop
thought
that.
I was like a big fan and all that, but I'm never doing that. Like I understand the women for sure. Like, but when I
if
saw a grown man doing it, I was looking at her. I was like, "This is
See,
ridiculous. This is crazy, bro." Like,
that's why I always say, man, I can't call. I think I had to change my vocabulary because I can't call myself a fan of
Yeah,
people
no,
anymore.
for real.
Because after Chewy said it, he was the one who said fan is short for fanatic.
Okay, yeah, but there's
So, like-
being a fan and then there's being a glaze and like that's
Yeah, no,
jumping over
that's
other
glazing,
men to
yeah.
like
bro, I
record.
cannot exaggerate
That
that.
is-
to
That's
you.
glaze. Like that's too.
There was one lady that
White
either
dude.
had her little brother or her son. She was yanking him and he was falling, bro.
God.
I
Damn.
cannot make this up.
No
It was-
regard
No
for my
regard for my boy,
if she
dude.
sees this, she gonna be like, "Yeah, that was me."
She's like, fuck your arm. That's Drake. Okay.
It was bad.
Hurry up.
See, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie because I was DJing at Cake, and then like while Drake was in town for like that week or whatever,
Yeah.
and he randomly showed up to the nightclub I was at in Scottsdale. I wanted to fanboy, but I heard Artie in the back of my head like, "Nah, you a grown ass man." So I didn't know.
Nah.
So I was chilling. He had all the security guards, and he was doing his thing or whatever. He was only there for like 15, 20 minutes, so I couldn't even really like go in. But I played some Drake music. But I didn't want to do a whole Drake set. Once again, I didn't want to be glazing.
You glaze a man like that, you gotta wipe your lips off.
Hey yo, RC, since you're a big Drake fan and a mid J. Cole fan,
I think it'll be cool to see them perform. Am I correct? They only got that one song together, right? Big as the Super Bowl.
I mean, they also have In the Morning if we're gonna go all the way back in the day. But
wow, they do. Yeah, I think it'll be cool to see them on like the stage together.
And Jodeci's back, right? Jodeci.
Yeah, they got I feel like
That's hard.
I'm a real fan, man. I'm a fanatic, Drake.
I think it'll be dope. I think there's gonna be a lot of people.
Oh, no.
Wait, what do you say?
Hey, yo.
Wipe them lips off.
Is that the new drop? Right there?
the whole
Wipe
sound
them off,
effect and
man.
all.
Oh,
I can't
God.
see grown men
crazy.
doing that. Throws me
Yeah.
off, make me feel.
Okay, because I know his music. Yo,
No, it was the excitement in your voice.
I can't be excited that I got it right. I'm 32. Okay, I start forgetting shit.
All right.
Walk in the kitchen like, wait, why the hell am I here? Like, I'm an old man now.
For real.
I've been doing that since I was a kid.
That's not healthy.
I think a lot of people are gonna be excited about it though.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Let us know in the comments if you guys are hyped for J. Cole. And we need the ultimate. All right, we need the big four. We need Drake,
Don't put him.
J.
in there.
Cole, Kendrick,
And who?
Big Sean. We need them all. All right, we need the big
Sean.
four.
This ain't 2010.
Where is
Boy,
Big Sean?
hell
Boy.
no.
And I love Big Sean. You see, you always do the.
He was on. He was on
Trigger.
Blessed.
Where
Big
is
Sean was
always
on Blessed.
And that came out when?
Big Sean's a
I'm
dad.
saying, though,
That's
it was-
about it.
Big Sean is
8 years
is
ago.
on a.
Wow.
I feel like Big Sean's
Demetrio,
like
you start with me, bro.
with like
where
how
your socks
Thanos
at?
was at the end when he's sitting on like a farm somewhere, like staring at the sunset. That's where Big Sean's at.
Yeah,
right
he
now.
did.
Wow. All right, then who would be the fourth?
did
If it was
Future.
Drake. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Or 21.
Hell yeah.
Or 21.
Nah.
One
Yeah.
sitting right
Future
there.
for sure.
Future.
Yeah,
That'd be a
Future,
toxic
yeah.
ass
That would
show.
be
That would
crazy.
be. See, look, I might actually be there.
By the way, I think Future's gonna get a Grammy this year with Killer Mike.
That song's not gonna win.
I think so.
You don't
It should win.
I think it will.
Scientists and engineers should win a Grammy.
Can I?
Hey, and if it does, I feel like we called that early, like the day it came out.
If it wins, I'll buy you a soda from the vendor.
Can I tell you about his Big Mike? Is that his name?
Killer Mike.
Killer Mike.
Yeah.
Bro,
Michael
I
Render.
hate this because his content, what he's rapping about, is fire,
But
and his flow is even good. But I don't like his voice. I cannot
Really?
wrap myself around. It's like
Really?
I don't know
Country?
something about it. It's not even that it's country because I like certain country voices, but something specifically about his voice.
He speaks
Just-
kind of like educated, like
It sounds like it's coming from like, and I don't know why that should be like that. Shit, I can't deal with that voice, bro.
Yo.
I don't know, and I'm not
That's
knocking
funny.
his actual flow, bars, everything, but me specifically, it's the voice, and I feel
he
so
about
bad.
to find this. Chris, are you?
that's fair though.
I feel bad about it.
Well, I'm gonna ask Chris. Are you like a Killer Mike fan at all? Have you,
I
familiar?
really not familiar like musically, but I know all like the good stuff he be doing. Like
Yeah.
I be seeing all that stuff, so I know like how you saying the voice stuff. But I see him more like that than a rapper. I don't know. I take him more
Yeah.
for like his
an
activist,
activist,
yeah,
yeah,
and
for
all
sure.
that stuff that he does. So
I mean, he was going hard for Bernie Sanders back in
yeah,
the day.
he's a. I mean, from
was.
what I say, he's a great dude. That I mean, for what he's doing. So I mean, I don't
Yeah.
really got much opinion musically. I've never really heard.
You gotta
from
you gotta listen to that song "Scientists and Engineers" with
But that song is fire.
Killer Mike, Andre 3000, and Future.
Future.
Three
Yeah.
Atlanta Kings. That song is actually fucking amazing. But
He
it's
do
not
kind
good.
of rap like a politician, like.
Okay, he's a smart.
I like it.
educated,
Hold on, you
know
ain't
what
got to
I'm
defend him
saying?
to me. I
Yo,
like
yeah,
we
nah,
will not allow any Killer Mike slander.
I agree.
It's,
All right.
yeah, like I said,
No
I
Drake
respect
slander.
him.
No
Respect
Devin
the
Booker
bars.
slander. Who else? Any of the white girls I named in that one video a few months ago? No slander on them either. All right, none.
That's so
I know. All right, we got one last hot cue. We're gonna move on. So anybody here is a basketball fan at all? We all know who James Harden is. Raise your hands. You know who James Harden is.
Of course.
Cool. James Harden wanted his way out of another team, and now shit is going sideways in LA because they lost like the last 4 games he's played in. In Philly, they won the last 6 games without him, and Tyrese Maxey dropped 50 damn
50.
points.
He
did.
The youngest player to do that in Philly since a little guy named Allen Iverson. So is Harden washed at this point, or is it just early in the season and he has to figure it out?
Shit.
I got one question. Y'all saw Kelly Oubre got hit by a car?
Damn.
Yo, he
Oh,
did.
yeah.
Yo, rest up to
Yeah.
Kelly. Good. He's okay. I think he had a few broken ribs and everything, but
Why y'all think that happened?
what do you mean?
I don't know.
Oh,
I was just
What does
asking.
that mean?
No,
Oh,
I
shit.
just asked. Or
No,
did
get
y'all
into it.
hear how? I don't know. All I heard is he got hit by a car. So I
He
was
was
like,
in like a residential neighborhood, and I think I don't know, man. Maybe he was shooting a TikTok in the street or something like
Yeah,
that. I don't
no.
know. Kelly be big on the internet.
I was intrigued, like how you
Damn.
get hit by a car.
so you
Yeah,
telling me the
seriously.
video might be
Looked
out
like he was
there?
walking to work.
Yeah, so that was one thing that was more on my mind than I didn't even know Philly was doing that good, honestly.
Yeah,
But
the
yeah,
number one in the East right now.
Harden with that whole moving around stuff, it's OD.
Mm-hmm.
It's super OD. And then going over there, I thought it was good. I was like, we bet a lot, so I called my mans. I was like, are they all ever gonna score 20 points like in a single game? Like when you really think about on the floor, like James Harden, Russell Westbrook, Kawhi Leonard,
Yep.
Paul George.
Paul George,
Yep.
and then I guess Zubac or whatever as their fifth. But
Yeah.
I mean, bro. You saw that step back air ball they said wiping your shoes off for a step back air ball is crazy. I was like, wow. So I don't know. My guy probably just going through it. So maybe it's just that little transitioning phase and they get it together. But you know, seeing my Suns lose back to back is where I'm
Dog.
at.
Yeah,
more
the
We
than
lost to
Suns-
the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Bruh.
The Suns are apparently now rated as the
yo.
worst fourth quarter team in the league. We're 4-6.
Terrible.
Every
Just
time we
look
get a
at it
lead,
together.
we always end up. We lost to the damn Lakers.
Lakers.
Yeah, dude.
Motherfuckers.
They blew an 8-leg parlay for me. They were the only
Oh.
ones that lost, and they actually had a positive. They were in a positive they were supposed to
Yeah.
win, and they
Mm.
blew an 8-leg parlay.
Yeah.
Thanks,
So-
guys.
Getting that parlay blown
Thanks,
makes you
guys.
hate a team or a player.
But honestly, I think the Clippers and the Suns will both be in the playoffs. Like that, it'll turn around for sure. Like they got to get gelling in LA, and then when Book comes back out here, we'll start.
Well, the
chilling.
Clips, I'm more worried about the Clips because you have too many Chiefs, not enough Indians. You have too many guys that want the ball. And Kawhi Leonard ain't gonna say shit. He'll be like, hey, can I get the ball, please?
I thought that I am the system statement was crazy to say before you go join
Yeah,
a team that already has.
Hard
a
to think
bunch
it's
of-
still 2015 and he's back in Houston. Nah,
You're not
he-
the system,
30
bro.
pounds heavier and a little bit slower, man. And if Philly went without him, yeah, it's not a good look. Suns will be fine. Look, we're gonna get Devin back.
Yeah.
All right. We're
Yeah,
gonna
I
be
think that's
good.
what they need because he's the only one who, at the end of the game, it seems like he just have that. I don't want to fucking lose.
But
Yeah.
But the guys are playing good. We still got to figure it out, man. Hey, our coach is a real one. Hey, Chewy hit the horn. Frank Vogel and Brady Glass. You know, Monty, I'm gonna talk to you, Monty. I'm gonna talk to you now, Monty Williams. I know you're not our head coach anymore, but I got something I gotta say real quick.
Oh God.
Aaron finna get us pressed one day.
You damn. I'm sorry. This is just me. All right, focus on me. Don't worry about anybody else. Monty, I think you're a great man. I met you at the store before. You're a great father. You're a great coach. You're a great guy. But you're fire as a basketball coach. You got to turn it up, baby. And Detroit, I hope you do it because you see what Vogel's doing. He was on court yelling
Getting
about the
technical.
fist fight a referee for his players because Brad got smacked in the back of the head. So we got ourselves a fiery Italian coach now. All right, Vogel's a real
Spicy
one.
meatball.
Exactly. So we need that. We need that fire. All right. So we're gonna be just fine. Vogel gonna have 20 texts and we're gonna be good. All right. Or if not, we're gonna trade the whole entire team and start over again by next year. That was Hot Cues.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Here we go. All right. We got one more segment coming up for you guys right now. We're going to get into transition from basketball to football, and we got to talk about the second half of the NFL
Yes,
season.
my
so
favorite time.
there you go.
Yes, sir.
We got a Cardinals fan.
Yeah.
We got
Cardinals,
Oh,
yeah.
God. Terrible.
I'll go to the game and drink a beer.
We have sportsman.
I like that guy.
I'll be there.
I'm a Packers fan because every time I go for the Cardinals, these motherfuckers can't even lose right.
Oh.
And then we got a Cowboys fan.
Yes, sir.
Dallas Cowboys.
Yes,
So,
Y'all seen it.
Cowboys looking good, man. I hate to
man,
say
it's
it.
the
sir.
regular
I hate to say
season.
Oh,
Like Stephen A. Smith, it's the regular season.
They'll blow it in the playoffs anyway.
oh God.
Damn.
All right, but Chris, tell us how this year is different for your Cowboys.
I'll be real. So far, like y'all are saying, it's the regular season. Like that loss to the Cardinals was miserable.
Yeah.
It was like one of the worst days of my life.
Was everybody blowing you up?
I've been to like the last 10 Cardinals game, but that one specifically was like one of the worst days of my life. Just I had a lot going on that day, and the Cardinals did us like that.
Damn.
And then I had to sit in traffic for 2.5 hours to go home.
Oh no!
So
It's doing that shit, just like no
Yeah,
music
right,
on,
yeah,
no
Reflecting
AC
on the
on.
Yeah, it was bad, but I mean, I don't like to get my hopes up too much. But right now, I really regret the whole letting Zeke go and making Tony Pollard our number one. Like right now, there hasn't been much. Last year it was great. This year, like my guy can't get in the end zone to save his life, so. I don't really know. I think we're struggling right now running the ball, like which is going to be a bigger thing come playoffs because Dak can't throw the ball like this every week.
Yeah, exactly.
You can do that against the New York Giants, but you're not going to be able to do that against real defenses, and especially if you do make it to the Super Bowl, that whatever AFC team makes it is going to be defensively orientated heavily. So
Yeah, because the Chiefs actually have a pretty nice defense this year. The Bills look like
Ravens.
ass. Ravens.
yeah, Bills are just killing.
Cleveland is actually kind of scary now.
Yeah.
I mean, Deshaun Watson can't stay healthy to save his life, but like Myles Garrett is an athletic freak. And those guys, I mean, look, they whooped the Cardinals' ass. I know that's not a big deal, but
Yeah.
we couldn't even smell a field goal.
Yeah.
RC, what do you think is going to happen second half of the NFL season?
I don't know. I just hope that the Cardinals continue to tank jobs so we can get Caleb Williams. Because you
still want Caleb?
I do. I think we've seen, and I may be speaking too soon here, but we've seen enough out of Kyler Murray. It is what it is. I like him. I actually like the guy, but can he really take us to the next level if he had every weapon at his disposal? We had James Conner, we had D-Hop, we had Zach, we had all of these guys, and we see what we did with it. So I think he took us as far as he can take us, and it's time to look to the future.
I just think we need an actual real coach. Like, why can't we get like a name brand coach? We got to get some random goddamn DC dude that doesn't even like speak a damn word on the sidelines. Artie, I can't even ask you because you don't.
What do
even
you want to
like,
ask? What do you
How good are the Cardinals gonna be?
How good? I don't know.
If y'all had a Super Bowl prediction, who would you pick right now?
I'm saying a repeat of last year, Chiefs, Eagles.
I'm going Dolphins 49ers.
There
You're gonna believe in the Dolphins?
like that.
They don't ever beat
Yeah.
anybody good.
Yeah, that's the one thing they don't beat a winning team. That's the scary.
Oh.
That's the scary part.
No,
But
you're right.
They're dope. I would love to see the Dolphins. That'd be dope for them. But when it comes to big games, they're not there at all.
Yeah, I mean,
Who you got?
I know. I just think things might be differently in the playoffs.
Yeah,
We'll see.
no, definitely.
Yeah, my prediction could be fucking hella wrong.
My guy Joel right here, he's a 49ers fan. So
Boo!
I deal with me and him. I feel like we're the two better teams in the NFC right now. So I'm very realistic. And then their defense is like pretty stacked right now. With who they just pick up? Yeah, they just picked up Chase. So like now defensively they're crazy. But I mean, like I've been telling him all year, I feel like 49ers are gonna struggle a little bit, like with Brock Purdy, like they've been, like not knocking them like that, but you see the difference from those 5 games last year to now, like. And like I told him, I was like, there wasn't that much film. Now they got film on them and stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I got either Cowboys and Niners or on the NFC, and then AFC. Man, that one's pretty tough to call right now, honestly. But I would like to see the Ravens. I like to see Dak and Lamar go at it. That'd be
That
a
would
pretty
be fun.
tight. Super
I'm sorry, but
Bowl
the
to me.
Ravens ain't gonna make it, man. I'm sorry, Dimitri. They're not. They're not.
Who you
The
got?
Chiefs. Until you if you want to beat a man, you gotta beat the man. And who's the man? My homeboy.
Let 'em
Taylor
know.
goddamn Swift will be on the Super Bowl. They're gonna make that shit happen. All right. Her pasty ass will be blasted all over that shit.
Really has a chance to beat the Chiefs on like a good Sunday. Like at the end of, and like you go to the end of the season, the Ravens are road tested in that scenario. A lot of these teams haven't had that like consistent deep runs every year.
Who has Mahomes lost to in the AFC the last couple of years? Like nobody. Nobody in the playoffs. He only loses in the Super Bowl. He's won 2. He's the Black Brady.
That Broncos loss was crazy though.
That's a regular season loss. That's a bad
Yeah.
loss. But your Cowboys
No, I've
lost to the
seen that
Cardinals.
coming.
Everybody's lost a bad game
for
before.
Sure. It happened.
Yo, don't sleep on the Vikings because Josh Dobbs, Of course, the Cardinals had a good ass quarterback, and we let him go. So
Alopecia assassin.
I want.
alopecia assassin.
That's
what
crazy.
the fuck?
That's crazy.
No, come on. I said the light skinnery's been on 10 today between you two.
He's good.
Damn.
Oh man, yeah. If I had to pick, because Christian McCaffrey's running like a white Barry Sanders right now. And that boy good. I'll probably have to go Niners versus Chiefs. Chiefs winning. Chiefs gonna win again.
I wouldn't
Yeah,
be
no,
mad at none of those.
I said that at the beginning of the season. I was like, Chiefs are winning it again. Honestly, like if I'm betting $1 million on it, I'll probably put it on the Chiefs.
Niners always choking in big games. Like back when they had
For sure.
Kaepernick and they were there, and everybody thought, oh, they're unbeatable. They lost. You know what I'm saying? Fucking.
These receivers drop, man.
So, yeah, the Chiefs receivers dropped, but Mahomes is like LeBron and freaking Kobe
Definitely
smashed together.
Agreed.
That man's throwing freaking behind the back, through the leg, no look, over the shoulder passes and completing that shit.
No look over the shoulder.
Oh my gosh! Did y'all see that video of O.J. Simpson dressed like Mahomes for Halloween? He called himself O.J. Mahomes.
What?
Yeah,
I did not see this.
I don't know if I want to see
Definitely
that.
not. No.
He's like, hey y'all, O.J. Mahomes here.
Patrick Mahomes is making that video erased from the internet.
Yeah, I know. He's like, wipe this
Can we
shit.
get rid of this shit?
He's like, clean it. Well, shit, man. I guess we're gonna have to wait and see what happens with that. I might have to actually hit the parlay on that shit. I might need to hit you up because I know you be hitting your parlays.
Let me know. Yeah, for sure. It's been good lately. So
What's if you don't mind me asking, if it's not too much, what's the biggest parlay you hit this season?
this season, what was it last week? Like 1,500. It was like 1,500 or $2,000 off like $50.
Nice. Oh, nice.
Oh.
There you
I'm
go. There you
a
go.
cautious better. Like every time I'm like I'm gonna go 500 on this one. Like I always just go back to 100 because it's like don't risk it. A lot of people like they do it and then like they let that stuff like ruin their lives. Like it'll ruin their whole day. Like turn their day upside down. Where if I lose it, I'll be like, all right, cool. I'll get back tomorrow, mate. Like, and I usually do. Like if I have one bad day, like next couple will go good. So
See, bro, that's me. I'll lose $25 and my whole day's
Yeah.
fucked up. I don't care how much I
yeah.
got. Like
Yeah.
it's one shit.
Then you should not be betting.
That's why I stopped. Okay, my FanDuel and DraftKings is dry as
Yeah,
fuck.
when I bet with the homies and they just like worry, I'd be like, bro, don't ever
Yeah,
bet with me
taking the-
again, please don't.
Yeah.
See, that's me and RC whenever we play Madden. I be hustling them down for $5. Like, hey, bro, you said you're gonna pay me the $5. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Come on, son.
what you mean?
Come on.
We do that. You be doing that.
All right.
Wait, did y'all ever squash that between? I remember a while back, y'all had played some games back to back, and somebody had won. What's
I don't know.
What's y'all record?
I just know I
looking
won
like
the
right
last
now?
2 games that we played.
Okay.
The last 2 games in
I
a
don't
row
even
we played. I
fuck
won.
with Madden. I've been playing.
Yeah, I know. There you go.
I've been playing Spider-Man.
Yeah, get out.
Yeah.
Don't
How
let me
is
start
that?
warming up.
How
again.
is that? I haven't. I've been thinking about buying it, but
That game's fucking amazing. If
Yeah.
you got a PS5, get Spider-Man.
I got it.
Play it. It's
And if
cool.
not, it's worth buying the PS5 to get Spider-Man.
Absolutely.
It's that dope.
Like Miles
Exactly.
Morales is cool as shit. Peter Parker's pretty cool. Venom is in that shit. I won't give anything else away.
Yeah.
No more spoilers, but that shit's fucking amazing.
You seen that little like the little remote PS5 thing that drops on like Wednesday? It's like a
Oh yeah, the
it's like a-
handheld one. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, but I think that one has to be connected with like you have to be like close to your PlayStation. I
No,
think.
you don't. That's
Oh.
the thing. You just have to have Wi-Fi. So
Oh,
like, I
shit.
could have been right here, just.
You could have been playing it right
running
there.
games.
I mean,
That's hard.
Yeah. So I'm investing in one of those because
hey,
I
I
was
mean,
like,
it is right around the Christmas. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? If
yeah.
anybody wants to buy me some shit,
Moving around. You got a
Uh,
little. What's his name on your phone? You got the little hotspot. You good?
yeah, exactly. Yep.
Playing off a hotspot is fucking crazy. Well, me and RC can play Madden right now. Whoop your ass.
Play, hey.
You lost the last 2 games straight, but
Hey,
anyway.
I'll
Oh,
let you
okay.
win. Let you win. Shit, man.
That's
That's what we
That's
need.
episode-
That's what y'all need to do is a Madden sim and see who wins the Super Bowl. That way. We
Oh, Madison like the playoffs.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That actually be kind of fire.
Yeah.
That might be a good idea because we have a streaming camera and I'll bring up my
Yeah,
PlayStation.
so
and we'll
y'all
do that
should
shit.
probably do that.
Okay. You play Madden?
Yeah, heavy. I'm nice.
We might have to have,
Oh,
we might
shit.
need to do
You
like a
sound
tournament.
confident.
Let me
You know what I
know.
always
I'll
wanted to
pull
do?
up.
I always wanted to rent out like a movie theater, like a Harkins, and do like a giant fucking video game tournament over there. You got the plug?
We
See,
could
man,
do
this guy
that.
knows everybody. I fucking
Let's
love
do
him.
that.
There you
I'm
go.
with that.
Okay.
We can have
Yeah,
an authentic sponsored, queued
Let's
up
do it.
podcast.
That'd be
sponsor.
Like a little tourney or something.
Yeah.
But we gotta have other games though. We gotta have some fighting games and shit too.
I'm so down. Some MK or
There'll
some
be like
shit.
3 levels. We could do a Madden one, like a Smash
2K,
Bros.
Madden 2K, and then fighting games like Mortal Kombat. and shit
Yeah.
like that. You said Smash? Who your man on Smash?
Yo,
Oh, okay. See, that's how you know
Anytime,
you're not
I don't
real.
believe that.
That's how you know you're not real. If you say anyone, that's how you know you're not real.
Yeah,
Yo,
yeah,
I think we
can't
need
take
to
it.
actually do a Smash
Money
Brothers
on the
here
line.
soon.
Kirby?
Okay.
Bro, Meta Knight, I got you.
Ah.
I made Meta Knight. That's
Meta Knight? Get the fuck out of here.
No, they nerfed it.
Nah, you just
Game and Watch.
gaming. You're even worse. You're worse.
I'm gonna drop that hammer on you asses.
Oh my gosh, with the RNG, fuck out of here. I'm a Bowser main. All right, y'all trash. You play Smash?
I don't.
Who you
I've
mean?
never played it a day in my life.
You look like a
You look like Bowser.
you look like a, you look like a Princess Peach main head ass. You play Smash?
I've never played
Okay.
ever.
All right.
Artie?
Who do you think I'd main if
Mario
I just
Kart
off
guy.
of you know me well enough? Like who would I main?
Michael B. Jordan. Oh, they had
I
Michael
was
B.
thinking
Jordan
more
on
of
there.
like Fire Emblem, like
Oh,
Marth
who
or some
would you
shit.
main on there? One of the Pokemon athletic.
Nah,
He's a Fire
gotta
Emblem
think-
character.
All right,
I
we
picked the
rambling.
most OP. Oh yeah,
all right,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
All right, we're rambling. That's episode 42. You're right.
Let's go.
Right.
I want to keep hanging out with you guys. All right. It's okay.
Same.
Give me a chance to see my
Same.
friends.
Yeah.
I feel
I'm
it.
sorry.
Just being cautious.
I know you're right.
They got-
hey,
I was gonna say they got a my bad. They got a
he's snapping.
Final Fantasy characters on there, right?
They do now, yeah. They do now.
Yeah,
See?
they do have Sephiroth.
Yeah, that would be my
Um,
main for sure.
All right, bet. And they do
Yeah,
have Cloud.
I had to just get that out of my
Yo,
brain.
Kris, thank you again. Yo, we are.
Pleasure,
you said
man.
before we're your first ever podcast.
Yes,
Yo,
sir.
you've been a
First
great
ever.
homie of mine, bro.
Yes,
Great
sir.
success and
Love,
everything,
love,
man.
love.
You know,
Hey.
y'all might have missed it earlier. I don't know if this part cut out or not, but Kris said I was a great guy, and
He
he's a
did.
great guy. So we're
He
both
did.
some great guys, okay? But we got it.
He
got
actually
it.
did.
Yo, give out the socials one more time, bro. How can they find you and the brand?
Oh yeah, mine's Kris.Authentics. Y'all see it on the screen, and then the brand is @Authentics. Website www.authenticsclothing.com. I don't know if I said too many W's right there, but
Nah,
y'all
you
know
was
the
good.
deal.
You good? You
Yeah,
got
yeah,
the
he's
3
good.
W's.
Yeah.
There you go. Chewy, how can they find you?
Hit me up on Instagram at Jesus Crust, GEEZUS_crust with a K.
Yo, Chewy be doing shit, man. You dressed up for a wedding and everything. You handsome, man. You real handsome, man. There you go. RC, how can they find you?
Well, first I want to say thanks, Kris, for coming
Yes,
through.
sir,
And
no
I
doubt.
really appreciate the gear, man. I know
Oh,
that stuff's
yeah,
not
for sure.
cheap to produce and stuff, so I really appreciate it. We're gonna wear it.
I've been knowing RC too for years, just so y'all
Facts.
know. Real great guy in the club scene.
Facts.
When y'all need y'all flicks taken, you better make sure he's taking your flicks.
Hey.
so.
See, man, this
Yes,
guy's bringing more than just clothes.
Thanks
He's
for
bringing
that, bro.
compliments and positivity.
Appreciate it.
We appreciate
Yeah.
that.
And clothing.
But yeah, Calvert Productions, hit me up on IG and TikTok.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Calvary. Artie, how can they find you?
Artie Reeps on TikTok and Instagram, and like I always say, try to type me in, see where else I might pop up. ARDYREAPZ.
Yes,
I
sir.
Just randomly look. Follow my boy Gibby_Visions. 100 IG. Hey,
100.
150. All right, you need 50.
All I ask
150. There you go.
Check with me next week.
Let's
Follow
go.
my boy Dimitri. Follow my boy Joel.
Jazz
With
Productions.
Jazz motherfucking Productions as well.
Jazz
Follow him. Great with the
Productions.
camera. He's nasty with it. Follow me at DJ Aaron Michael as well. Listen, thank you for coming. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate you.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm ready to go. Knock it off.
You
DJ
gotta
Aaron
go to
Michael.
hookah.
Oh, shit. There you
Oh,
go. The
hookah
Queued Up
time.
Podcast, episode 42, baby. We out.
Peace.
Yeah.